What path lies before me? Better not be cursed.
Ah, I wondered if it would take you long to spot. Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there. Traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh? The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
Something's on my mind.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
I bring word of gnomes! Gnomes in the sea!
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought. Right tool will do the trick.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But then, perhaps I make too much of this. How can I beg privacy when I was not half so trusting on our first meeting? Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away. The work is never done.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. I make no plans. Only contingencies. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
I wallowed in darkness for too long. If I could extend the time I have left in the light, I think I'd take it.
Perhaps. But if the darkness is really going to swallow everything as you Sharan say, it should at least have to work for its supper. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well... Well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Time to press ahead. What's in here? What's up for discussion?
If you are not meant to be here, the Archdruid's traps will say to you. If you have business, be about it. If you do not, poke around and see what happens.
Here we go.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
You're just the sort.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but George promised me pies.
I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
Perhaps Lord Cortez will revive that grand tradition.
The Gazette reckons you're good.
Can't be long now.
The brain. It's here. Stay away from the gate.
I'm sure the youth being first in line if the line's not moving.
We might not be able to afford a room, let alone anything else.
The Society of Brilliance has quite the reputation. Even Waterdavian academics refer to their work from time to time.
They talk a great deal, but do very little. Which may be for the best.
I am a gentleman. Eventually...
It's inhabited and maybe.
The Lodge, meeting house of the Society of Brilliance.
It's peaceful, isn't it? Peaceful for the moment. The only moment you're living is this one. About the next one. We've got a job to do. These things need to be delivered.
I have a duty to the city and to Fort Town, so hold there.
Silly restriction on visiting the docks.
Lord Courthouse forgot to tell me Ogles, and that's a fascination.
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them. Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust has settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research. Feel free to explore the lodge. Our knowledge is here for the common good, after all. I heard laughter this morning. At me.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
That's
thinks of me. I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Once I publish my paper, proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. In the field seeking further subjects for study, though it has been gone for longer than I anticipated. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
I'm jealous of Blurg's towering intellect.
There's a
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher.
Passionate about minerals, aren't you? It's peaceful, isn't it? The only need for religion is this one.
Oh, the gods truly this petty. Oh, the gods truly this petty.
Are you really just looking for a prayer?
Are you looking to get stoned flat by a steel watch?
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not going to fall for it.
Welcome to Lady Janeth's celebration of the arts. Decidedly not. I have more to do with dust brushes than paint brushes. I am Lady Janeth's butler. Lady Janeth is a dedicated patron of the arts. She doesn't care for status or wealth, human or dragonborn. If you have talent, she'll nurture it. Today's event is a public showing of many fine pieces she has commissioned.
Enjoy the party, sir.
You must take this to Lord Gortash. He's a lad who'll see sense.
I wonder how much Ferelia wants for it.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush.
If you're hungry, go to the kitchen. I'm on a break.
Just a bit of harmless workplace gossip. We all do it.
An Armenian wedding? Now that would be a party.
No, you didn't. Did you? Go on. Tell me what you did.
Let's just say it had more in it than a few grapes.
Oh, you're filthy. I bet she still drank every drop.
Standing guard all day.
The subject looks beyond the viewer.
I wouldn't stand for it under my roof, lady.
You shouldn't disturb painters at their easels, and you shouldn't disturb chefs in their kitchens. Art requires focus. You served this to Lady Janeth? It's raw!
I wonder how much Ferelia wants for it.
Sorry, chef.
I can't serve apologies, can I? Make it again, and cook it this time.
Yes, chef. No small talk in the kitchen. Chef's orders. How many more mouths will we have to
Shade
feed?
for my second drawing room.
As many as Lady Janeth desires, so keep cooking.
I came all the way from the capital city for this little viewing of hers, and she's holding back on us.
How did you become a chef,
She
chef?
has an original Yaps word in
I trained.
I've seen it.
The least you could do is have it on display. How else is one to buy it from her? I'd recognize those mischievous eyes anywhere. The great art dealer Vlemin. I love your work. You must be here incognito, scouting new talent. Fear not, your secret's safe with me.
Don't you know not to interrupt your betters?
Tell me, has anything caught your eye?
Certainly not the lobster. I haven't seen one speak to Mr. Nemonis about a promotion.
Oh, very good. Aurelia keeps a rather...
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
I'll wait for this shift to end.
He was an efficient teacher. Prove it.
Say that again, you... Give me back my gold. I spent half my fortune on that bloody painting of yours!
As well you should have.
Because it isn't a counterfeit.
Then you leave me no choice, sir. We settle this outside, now!
I'll never make a chef of you.
Chamberlain, maybe. You're making a big mistake, Garan. This ends only one way.
With you paying me back. Say you'll return the money, and we can both leave alive!
I simply don't have it. You see, I spent it on a real painting.
Oh, you've mocked me enough, Delaware. We begin in 3, 2...
My laundress had better get this blood out. Garan should have left it alone. He never did know when to accept defeat.
QR. I'll never make a chef of you.
How many more mouths will we have to feed?
As many as Lady Janet desires.
Looks beyond the viewer.
A new face. How wonderful. Always good to see fresh interest in the arts. Please, enjoy the day. Just don't touch anything. Ah, you're a fellow collector. I see no harm in that. I have a few pieces gathering dust.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
More to offer than standing guard all day. Chamberlain, maybe.
Should I slice the radishes like this?
No, no, no. Thinner. Make them elegant and make them count. Those are the last we have.
Can't we just use something else?
I wonder how much Ferrelia wants.
Spoken like the cook you are. I'll never make it.
You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
As many as Lady Janet.
You've shamed House Janeth and me for the last time, Bailey. You're awkward, slow, and your tunic is buttoned wrong. Who the blazes? Ah, sorry, sir, but this is a staff area. Whatever a guest might need is available downstairs. No, of course not. You're right to reproach me. I shall give Bailey here another chance. This guest's concern has earned you another chance, Bailey. I'm sure you're grateful.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank you, sir. And I promise not to drop any more cutlery, Chamberlain. Mr. Lemonis know about this, sir?
He doesn't. And I won't tell him.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.